Hello there, and welcome to my channel. My name is Kat, and this time I'll be going over how I made the Orchid Bloom Pullover by Sari Nordlund. Yeah. Now, to get started, I want to start by saying I have not been knitting for very long. I have been crocheting for somewhere between 15 to 20 years. I don't know how old I was when I started. I was somewhere in my teens or preteens. And I've been crocheting on and off for roughly 20 years. I have been knitting since 2020, so for about 5 years. And I only learned how to knit because I wanted to make a Taylor Swift cardigan because I could not get one when they were available. And this was before she had made all the other variations of them that had come out since then. So my knitting skills, I wouldn't say are bad, but my knowledge is not all there. That being said, I recently started watching a lot of the pattern videos that you'll see. That has kind of become a weird comfort type of video for me to watch. And I came across this video by Woozy by Celine, which is her spring knits that will turn you into a little flower. And this video really made me want to start knitting again. But within that video, she listed this tulip scarf, which I absolutely adored. So I went and had to get that pattern, just made it on some scrap yarn. It is adorable. There are other patterns in that video as well that really inspired me to want to pick up knitting again. And one of them as well was the Orchid Bloom Pullover. Now this sweater is absolutely gorgeous, and looking at it, it to me looked very, very complicated, but in all the right ways. To me, it was just these like leafy-esque details, even though looking at it now, they're not really leaves, they're just kind of, I don't know, they kind of almost resemble spades on a deck of cards. But regardless, the pattern is just gorgeous. And I could not get it out of my head. In my head, I had pictured a sage green because that is 100% my color right now. Everything I'm buying is sage green. But at the time, I could not find any yarn within my price point of a decent quality that I was willing to spend in the colorway that I wanted. So I did settle on this beautiful light blue. Now, oh, it's so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous. I am using two types of yarn. I am using the Friends Sock Wool from Hobbii in the color Pastel Blue. And I am using, this is Icy Blue. And I'm using Diablo Mohair in the color Pastel Blue. For my pattern, I did need 6 skeins of both. Along with this, I did need 3mm needles and 3.5mm needles. Hey, so I have been hard at work here, working on this ribbing. Let's just first talk about this color. I am absolutely in love with how beautiful this blue is working out. Now I have reached the point about halfway through the rib. It wants me to do about double this amount, and then the idea is that it's going to be folded over. I simply don't know if I want that because that just feels like it's going to be really thick. I am also incredibly concerned that this is not going to fit over my head, so I am about to put this on some waste yarn and slip it off these needles and see if it's gonna fit over my head, because I am genuinely concerned right now. Okay, so yeah, she fits really well. I'm not mad at that. I am going to do what I said. I'm not going to make this longer and make this be able to fold over. I think that'll just be way too thick. It's probably due to the yarn I'm using. Since I am using sock yarn, it's a little bit sturdier probably than the alpaca that the pattern suggested. But I am still gassed. I love this so much. The color is gorgeous. The collar is a little bit tighter than I expected it to be, but that will probably loosen up in blocking, I assume. But yeah, this is perfect.
I've learned that there's an art to changing, that I'm the potter and the clay, I'm the canvas and the painter, the marble that I sculpt away. Every stroke of a brush, every finger's touch is a rosy cheek of a love-struck flush, is a sunburned wing of a heartbreak crush, is a rush, feel the rush. You're painting Frida Kahlo, lead the muses like a Apollo, all the colors layered on kaleidoscope. You're a sculptor, a burning negro, like branches that on Daphne turn and living into art. Life's the Louvre and you're the Mona Lisa. Masterpieces take a lifetime. And patience is a peerless craft. It's wonderful, it's beautiful. You know who you were a year ago. Oh, paint your portrait as you grow. Every stroke of a brush, every finger's touch is a rosy cheek of a love-struck flush, is a sunburned wing of a heartbreak crush, is a rush, feel the rush. You're painting Frida Kahlo, lead the muses like a Apollo, all the colors layered on kaleidoscope. You're a sculptor, a burning negro, like branches that on Daphne turn and living into art. Life's the Louvre and you're the Mona Lisa. La la la, la la la, la 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 la. La la la, la la la, la la la. I live art, I breathe art. I myself,
Hey, just got back from a little morning meeting, really, with my mom. We went out. She had coffee. I had matcha. It was delicious and amazing. But I wanted to give a check-in now on my sweater and how it's coming. I've been working on this for a little over a week, and it is just so freaking pretty. I'm so happy with it. Let's just get a little closer here and show you. Just look at this. Oh my gosh. I love it so much. My mom saw it and was like, I need that pattern. So I'm going to have to direct her where to get that later. But it is coming along so nicely. I'm about 40, I think I'm on around 42 of 66 of the yoke. So still got a bit of a ways to go. This has taken me about a week and a half. Like I said, I got it Thursday last week. It's now Saturday. But it's a fingering weight yarn. I'm not a knitter. My fingers are in so much pain as I work on this. I've had to take a couple of days off randomly here and there. And then like the days that I am able to work on it, I usually like fly through 5 to 7 rounds. It doesn't sound like I'm flying, but there's so many stitches that are being worked. So it's a labor of love, this entire sweater, but I am so in love with it. So that's it. Just wanted to give a quick check-in and keep it going. All right, so update. It's been about 2.5 weeks now. This is taking a lot longer than I kind of expected it to, but I've had a couple of days where I physically couldn't keep going because my hands were hurting, or I just had a lot of work to do. Um, and I just didn't have the energy when I was done to work on this. But after about 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, I have finished the yoke, which I think has come out absolutely beautiful. I did end up doing, I had to do a few more rounds after in just stockinette to get the right length. And now at this point, it's a matter of taking it off the needles to slip it on to see if it is the right length, which I am very nervous about because I don't want to keep doing this. I want to split for sleeves already. But we got to do what we got to do. So we're gonna slip these off the needles. We are going to put it on some scrap yarn. We are going to try this baby on. I'm going to drop my yarn. Don't mind me. And hopefully it's the right length. Okay. Oh my God, you don't understand. I was slipping it off the needles and I almost dropped a stitch. I have been working on this for 2.5 weeks and have not dropped a single stitch. And if I almost did it during this, I would have started crying. I did drop it, but I fixed it, so it's fine. But can we just talk about this for a moment? Let me get a little bit closer here and show you. Okay, here we go. A little bit closer just so you can see a little bit more of the detail. Just, oh my gosh, I am so freaking happy. I have never worked harder on any creation in my life. And obviously, I know this isn't my pattern, but I fell in love with the pattern and the fact that I've been able to replicate it. And oh my gosh, I'm so happy right now. Obviously, there's still a whole lot more to do, but this was probably the hardest part. So just, oh my gosh, how clean it looks. I'm so happy, and it's so soft. It is so cute, so fluffy. I love it. It fits perfectly around the shoulders. I don't know. I think I need a couple more centimeters. So sadly, I think I do have to keep going around a little bit more before I split, but that's why we tried it. I think I'm going to do about 2 more rounds, and that should probably do it because, like, the armpit's there. It's just not quite long enough. Sorry, I'm not used to having a mic in my hand. I have no idea how well the sound is picking up when I pull it away from me and when I don't. Anyway, I will stop petting myself and just embrace how beautiful this looks. I'm so excited. So let's keep going, and I'll check in probably after I've split and started the body. So however long that takes. All right, we are about 3 weeks into the project now. It's been a week since the last check-in, but here we go. We have a sweater. This looks small, but I promise it's not. It is gonna stretch. Try not to hit the mic. But oh my goodness, we're not at the right length yet. Sadly, this has been about a week of progress since you last saw it. I split for the sleeves, as we can see here. And I have just been doing good old stockinette in the round. Not at all the most boring thing you can do when doing a sweater. But we are getting there. I need about 10 more centimeters, I believe, in the body before I do the ribbing on the bottom. So we are looking at about probably like that much more, I think. Well, this is about 20. Yeah, we'll say about that much more. And then another, I don't know, a couple inches of ribbing, whatever, to match the length of what I did for the collar, probably. And then I'll probably do a try on after I finish that, just so you guys can see how it fits so far. But then it's starting the sleeves. So still got quite a bit of a ways to go, but the result is beautiful. But the time, okay, good girl. The time and the effort that it's taking is it's just so much. It's filling up so much of my time. I feel like I could have done like 3 projects in the time that this one is taking. And that's fine. You know, I want it to be good. This is going to be something I'm going to want to wear all the time. And eventually, when I move to a colder climate, just enjoy pumpkin for a minute here. Good job, honey. Eventually, when I move to a colder climate, I know that this is going to be a staple piece in my wardrobe. But I am still, unfortunately, a bit of a ways away until that move comes. Sorry, just putting this away. I can't keep it out. Still a bit of a ways away until that moment comes in my life. But we're both looking forward to a colder climate, aren't we? She's like, I just want to chew on my toy, Mom. I don't know what the heck you're talking about, woman. Anyway, that's the update so far. Still got a lot of work to do. So I will check in next whenever I finish the body, basically, which will hopefully be, I don't know, tomorrow. Definitely not tomorrow. Whenever that is. So we'll check on that in the next few days. Anyway. I have done it. I have finished the body of the sweater. Took weeks. This has been a very tedious process, and it's not even done yet. Like, I still have to do the sleeves. But I finished the body. I haven't tried it on yet because I'm scared. But let's go ahead and try it on, and hopefully it fits. Let's go. She's a little short, but I'm just gonna go with it. I don't mind it. I'm hoping a blocking will bring it down a little bit more anyway. But yeah, she's a little short. It fits though. Everywhere else it fits perfectly. Just length is probably my biggest fear, was the length is going to be too short. But it is what it is. I think it looks amazing. I think it fits perfectly. The pattern is so nice. Let's just enjoy this yoke for a minute. And now I cry because I have to go back to doing more stockinette in the round to make the sleeves. But I digress. The finished product is going to be worth it. Obviously, I am still ecstatic about it. The blocking will stretch it out when I get there. But it's an acceptable length for me. I'm not mad at the length. It is a hair too short though, but I ain't changing it. I just do not have the patience to sit here anymore. I have watched multiple movies and multiple hour-long YouTube videos, like dozens at this point. I don't know how many hours I have spent on this sweater, but it's been a lot. So I cannot fathom doing any more around the body. I will just hope and pray that the blocking will give it a little extra length. And if it doesn't, then I am just going to accept the length for what it is. I think it is suitable for my body size. I'm not very tall. I am actually quite short, as if the window behind me couldn't give away that I am not a tall person. So I think it'll be fine. I wear a lot of high-waisted things anyway. So it'll be fine. So I cannot wait. I'm about to cut the yarn and pick up my stitches for the sleeves. Let's go. Okay, see you when another sleeve is done. I have done it. After weeks. I think it's been about a month and a half. I don't even know anymore. I've kind of lost track. She's done. She's complete. I haven't tried her on yet. You know, it's so bittersweet. It's not like you're sewing something and you don't really see the final product until it's done. I've been looking at this thing for weeks, and the body has been done for about 3 of them. So like, I already know how it looks. Oh, but I'm so excited. All right, I gotta try it on. Give me a second. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. Yeah, it's still too short. I mean, I didn't change anything about that. It's still gonna be too short. Yeah, it's still too short, but that's okay. I think it'll be fun. Oh, it's so pretty. I'll come a little closer so you can see it. Oh my goodness. Let's just take in the details. Yes. Hello. Oh, it's so pretty. It is so pretty. Okay, well, it is hot. It's now the middle of June. I started this in the beginning of May, I think, middle of May. I don't know. I've lost track. I'll have to check and see when I started it. I don't remember what day. I mean, I love it regardless. This will get so much use as it actually gets cold. Obviously for now, it's gonna be put in the closet for a little bit, unfortunately, but let's just enjoy it for a moment while we have it. But yeah, I'm gonna block it now. That's the next step. I have everything I need. And I've never blocked a sweater. So this will be a really fun learning experience. I have Googled, gotten conflicting answers. I have watched YouTube videos and gotten a little bit more consistent answers. So I know what I'm doing for the most part.
I've learned that there's an art to changing, that I'm the potter and the clay, I'm the canvas and the painter, the marble that I sculpt away. Every stroke of a brush, every finger's touch is a rosy cheek of a love-struck flush, is a sunburned wing of a heartbreak crush, is a rush, feel the rush. You're painting Frida Kahlo, lead the muses like a Apollo, all the colors layered on kaleidoscope. You're a sculptor of Bernini, grow like branches that on Daphne, turn and living into art. Life's the Louvre and you're the Mona Lisa. Masterpieces take a lifetime. And patience is a peerless craft. It's wonderful, it's beautiful. You know who you were a year ago. Oh, paint your portrait as you grow. Every stroke of a brush, every finger's touch is a rose.
here we have it, friends. It is completed. Revel in the glory that took me many weeks. I don't have my mic on. I hope the sound is coming through okay. I'm sure it is. You can probably hear Pumpkin stomping around, who's a little sad because we need to go for a walk. It's about that time. But here she is. She's been blocked. She is probably about an inch or two longer after the blocking, which is excellent. It's perfect for the length I need. Still a little short, but not too short. I just won't raise my arms while I wear it. Easy. Arms will be down. I absolutely love it though. It looks so good. It fits perfectly. The color is amazing. The design is amazing. Everything is as it should be. Let's just revel in this a little bit longer. And yeah, we did it. Roughly 6 weeks of work, I want to say, is how long this took. Yeah, as I mentioned at one other point in the video, at least one other point, it's going to be at least a long time until I try and make a sweater out of this weight yarn again. It's not fun. It is not fun. It takes so long and it got very, very boring. Right around here is where I was like, oh, this is gonna take me a while. I mean, this whole part took me like 2 or 3 weeks, I think, if I remember correctly. And then this took another 2 weeks, and then each sleeve took a week. So it was just so much. But it's done. It's completed. Stay tuned for the next project where we're gonna have some more fun. It's already being worked. I have been so bored as I wait for this to dry. It's been about 3 days. She was a little wet, a little moist, if you will. I'm over the moon with how this came out. So sorry, I'm just so happy. It looks so good and it fits so well. I feel like this is hands down the best garment I have ever made. And my time and effort that I put into it absolutely shows. So if you take anything away from this, it's take your time if you want a piece to look good and last. Good product works along with it as well. Like, you know, it's real wool and all of that. This is some of the nicest yarn I've made a sweater out of. Normally I'm an acrylic girl, so I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. It looks so good. It came out so nice. Anyway, I will stop rambling on and let y'all enjoy your day. So thank you so much for hanging out. I hope you all had a good time on my little adventure on this one.